أحبائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول الثانوي لغات. النهاردة إن شاء الله هناخد درس جديد في التريجنومتري اسمه Angle of Elevation and Depression. وفي الدرس ده هنعرف إزاي نحسب الهايت والديستانس using the trigonometric ratios. إحنا في حياتنا اليومية بنشوف الكتير من المباني والمنشآت المختلفة. حساب ارتفاعات المباني دي والمسافات بينهم بتعتبر من اللايف ابليكيشنز للتريجنومتريك ريشيوز. تعالوا نتعرف على بعض المصطلحات والتعريفات الأساسية المرتبطة بإيجاد الهايتس والديستانسز. نفترض إن في observer بينظر إلى أعلى قمة برج. The line joining his eye and the top of the tower is called the line of sight. The angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight above the eye of the observer is called the angle of elevation. نفترض وجود observer يقف أعلى صخرة على شاطئ البحر وينظر إلى قارب في المياه. The line joining his eye and the boat is called line of sight. The angle between this horizontal line and the line of sight is called the angle of depression. دلوقتي تعالوا نشوف بعض الإكزامبلز وإزاي نقدر نستخدم الانجل of elevation و depression to get the height or the distance. A pole of height 25 meters stands vertically on the ground. The angle of elevation of the top of the pole from a point on the ground is 45 degrees. Find the distance of the point from the foot of the pole. Let MN represent a pole, and the point from which the top of the pole is observed is P. The angle of elevation from the point P to the top of the pole is 45 degrees. We need to get the distance from the point P to the foot of the pole M. We can observe that triangle PNM is a right-angled triangle. In this triangle, tan 45 degree equals MN over MP. Since MN equals 25 meters, therefore tan 45 equals 25 over MP. Since tan 45 equals 1, therefore 1 equals 25 over MB. This means that MB equals 25 meters. Then the distance between the point P and the foot of the pole M is 25 meters. Let's look at another example. A boy standing on a tower observes a pole on the ground at an angle of depression of 30 degrees. The pole is located 60 meters from the foot of the tower. Find the height of the tower using the angle of depression. Let AB represent the tower and the point C located 60 meters from the base of the tower. The boy observed the pole at an angle of depression 30 degrees. Now we have a right-angled triangle ABC. Now we can see that the side AC makes an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal AP. Considering the side AC, add a transversal between the two parallel lines AP and BC. Therefore, angle BAC and angle BCA are two alternate angles. Then they are equals. Then angle ACB is equal to 30 degrees. In triangle ABC, tan 30 degree equals AB over BC. By substituting the values, then 1 over root 3 equals AB over 60. Then we can deduce that AB equals 60 over root 3. Multiplying the numerator and the denominator by root 3, then we can deduce that AB equals 60 root 3 over 3 equals 20 root 3, which is the height of the tower. Another example, the upper part of a tree is broken by the wind and touches the ground, making an inclination of 30 degrees at a distance of 10 meters from the foot of the tree. Find the height of the tree before it was broken. Look at the figure. Let the two broken parts of the tree are AB and AC. Given the angle of inclination from the point C is 30 degrees, and the distance between the point C and the point B is 10 meters. In triangle ABC, tan angle C equals opposite over adjacent. Then tan 30 degrees equals AB over BC. Substituting the values and simplifying, we get AB equals 10 over root 3 meters. Similarly, in triangle ABC, cosine 30 equals BC over AC. Substituting the values, then root 3 over 2 equals 10 over C. This means that AC equals 20 over root 3 meters. Then we can deduce that the height of the tree before it was broken equals AB plus AC. Substituting the values of AB and AC, therefore the height of the tree before broken was 10 root 3 or 17.32 meters. Another example, from a point on a bridge across a river, the angles of depression of 2 points on the banks on the opposite sides of the river are 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. If the bridge is at a height of 10 meters from the banks, find the width of the river. The height of the bridge is 10 meters, and the angles of depression D and C are 6 degrees and 30 degrees respectively. As the figure, let's assume that AC is equal to X and AD is equal to Y. In triangle ABC, measure of angle C equals measure of angle CBP equals 30 degree alternate angles. Since tan theta equal opposite over adjacent, therefore tan angle 30 equals AB over AC. Substituting the values, therefore 1 over root 3 equals 10 over x. This means that x equals 10 root 3. Similarly, in triangle BAD, measure of angle ADB equals 60 degree. Tan theta equals AB over AD. Substituting the values, therefore root 3 equals 10 over y. This means that y equals 10 over root 3. From the figure, the width of the river equals x plus y. Substituting the values of x and y, we get 30 plus 10 over root 3, which is equal to 23.1 meter. يبقى احنا عرفنا في الدرس ده ان line of sight is the line joining the observer's eye and the object observed. Angle of elevation is the angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight, which is above the observer's eye. The angle of depression is the angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight which is below the observer's eye. وبكده بينتهي الدرس بتاعنا النهاردة، وإلى اللقاء في دروس أخرى إن شاء الله. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.